come home. Celebrate. Whatever. Don't think about what happens after your quest is done. Think about that when it happens. Focus on the quest. And kicking some ass. I have some bad news, folks and blokes. I haven't saved it properly to show you what happens if you don't deactivate that trap. I mean, yeah, so I can't show that, sadly. I'm not going to do the game over again to show you that, unless, obviously, you really want it. If you really want it, I'll do it. But in the meantime, I'm not. Things like that with games or anything, you want it that bad, I'll do it. So I then, okay, we're going on the same boat, aren't we? Yeah, I love me Final Fantasy X, and I'm loving these jokies that I'm making on this. Makes me sound so not normal. So, what happens if the leader wanted to give this village to someone else? Okay, do they say the words like, I will give you my vow? So, that one was a very bad pun. So I'm going to fast forward on this. Everyone just says bye, hope you do okay. They give, in a minute, Isaac's mum will give a saying. Oh no, Isaac's mum couldn't show up. But she gave something to Garrett's mum, who is this woman, to give to us. Now, did it happen? I'm like, one nothing. Farewell. Hey! Oh yeah, they didn't show us, but they gave us the catching beads. Now, you get items that would give you synergy. Obviously you've got equip, details, or whatever. And you've got give. I'm going to give the catching beads to Isaac, because it was his mother's. That's the thing we saw her do in the beginning, which we'll be using through the game. Right, before I begin, I'm going to make a save state. And I'm going to show you this Game Shark thing. Now, I've got two Game Shark things here. The top one is the one that can mess up the game in this particular bit. It's a Game Shark cheat that lets everyone have 2 turns. So, I'm going to enter a battle and show that off. Oh, no. So it's fast forward. Stop going in a village. I don't want to enter that thing yet. Right, okay. Now, oh yeah, this is the enemy that you could have met in the thing area. I don't know if this was the one. I don't know if it was blue. But anyway. So you see, now Isaac has another go. Okay, Garrett. There we go. Garrett has it. Now, everyone has 2 turns each, making battles a lot easier. Right, now I'm actually going to make a save, brand new save here, and a save state, just to back up. Now, with that cheat on, if you talk to this thing, now I'm going to fast forward all this because I'm showing you what happens. It's a genie, it's one of those genies, it's a Venus genie. So, just say yeah, it will give you the tutorial. If you say no, it will just give you the tutorial anyway. It will show you how you use these genies. So, I will just let you watch this bit. So, basically, you can give a genie to someone. If it's not on their element, obviously, this genie is Venus, which is Earth element. That's what I'll be pronouncing it as. Its element, not its star sign. So, this is Earth element, which would be a Venus element, and that's for Isaac, because he's Venus. Put it on someone else and they could, like, gain a few more new synergies and stats, but lose their original things. So basically, putting a Venus or an Earth element genie on Garrett will give him the growth, but it will get rid of his flame. And it's the same when we find a Mars genie, which is fire, give that to Isaac, and he will get the growth. But obviously, I'm not going to be doing that in this playthrough. I'm going to be keeping the right elements on the right people. I'm going to be honest with you, folks and blokes, I am actually very OCD with that. That sort of thing don't usually affect me. But in this case, it does. So, but that's why this ROM hack will give Isaac that, oh, what was it? Shit! What was it? Oh, yeah. And will give me that, oh, what was it? It will give me the, growth, synergy. Now, I've just save stated it. I've just messed up badly. Because I now can't get out of that cheat thing now. That it's all buggered, but there is another way I can get out of this now. Now, let me just fast forward it. Now, it's going to have a tutorial battle, but it's going to do it on its own, okay? Now, as you see, if you use a genie, so you can use it in battle, when you've got it equipped, okay? You attack it. And obviously, he's going again. It's not supposed to happen. Now the game has crashed. There's nothing you can do. No buttons you can do to get out of this. So if you've got that cheat activated, there is a way to get out of it. But sadly, I save stated it before I can do the thing to get out of it. Not to worry though. Because I made that backup proper save, didn't I? You don't have to do it this way, but you can if you want, but whatever. So if I go to continue, the world map. Now, turn the cheat off. You don't have to go out of the game to do this. Just turn the cheat off, but it will still be activated, okay? Now you want to just get into a random battle. Because if you go in a random battle with the genie thing, you will still go twice. But we actually just go once in a random battle, not that genie thing. So if you turned the cheat off and went straight to the genie, you will still be having those 2 turns. So to turn that cheat off, and we leveled up, just go into a random battle outside the thing, talk to a genie, get the tutorial done, and you're free to use the cheat again, and you won't have that problem at all anymore with that. The going twice game genie code is not on the second, is not available in the second Golden Sun, nor the third. So, it's only this one time and one time only. So yeah, now he's going to give that tutorial again. I will skip through this until we get back to the bit where where it crashed. There we go. Now it's doing it on its own. Go to OK, go to attack. There you have it equipped. And now Garrett, we're just making Garrett the thing. Now we'll do a super attack. And it's using that genie. Now it says on the top that those genies are now allowed, is now available to do a proper summoning. So we're using a Venus genie to actually perform a summoning, not just a genie attack. So yeah, the genies have 2 uses in battle. And obviously, using a genie summon will actually attack all enemies. And now he's going to explain to us about when we've used the genie in battle. It will go yellow until you move a few steps, and then you will hear a sort of a psh noise, meaning that the genie's now re-equipped. Now he will join us. However, not every genie's going to be cooperative like this one, sadly. So yeah, we go in, it's in red, okay? So you can select it, set or give. When you go set, it comes up that's the stats we will gain on the left of the stack. Oh, sorry, on the right of the stack. Then you press the A button again. Obviously, if you press left or right on, you'll see the synergies that you will get. Alright, we're not going to gain any more synergies. If you see at the bottom on the right, it says no change. That means we're not going to gain or lose any synergies. I was about to say virginities then, and that would just be fucked. So let's give it to Garrett and then unequip it. Now equip it, and it says the yellow is the synergy that we gain, and in red is the synergy that we will lose. However, I'm going to be setting it to the right people. Now, this ROM hack, there is a bit more to it than the stat boosts and synergies that we get. Now, equipping a genie will give us even more stats than usual. And there's a big thing that is big in this ROM hack. Sadly, we won't be seeing it in this video. Because I'm going to end it soon. But before I end it, I want to just go kind of back a bit in this village. Trying to think of where this will be. Is it up here or is it on the left? There it is. We've got something. Oh, mate. Dangling, it's a nut, okay, and it's dangling like a pair of bollocks. Now we use the cat synergy that we got from our mother. Yeah, but don't make it dangle like that, okay? It's just wrong. I think they don't actually intend to make it look like a bollock dangling like that on a tree. I think that's just my sick mind. Obviously you've got houses we can go into. I'm going to go into them one at a time when we've got the synergy that allows us to see what's in the pots way later. So we're going to go to here. Usually a woman in these shops will be the items. Bald-head man is usually weapons, and the other man is basically the same in most shops. Then we've got buy, sell, artifacts, so a bit like the Shining in the Darkness or Shining Force with the deals. Didn't really explain that one though. Now and again, the further you get, the further into the story you get, some things will have artifacts, meaning rare stuff you can only get there. So we want to get 2 new swords. One for Isaac, so he said yes. Want to equip it now? Yes. And we could sell the other one automatically for 90, yes. Now some shops, depending how much you spend altogether, not in just one go, but altogether, they will give you a game ticket. These are for slot machines way later in the game. And if you are aware, I have a gambling habit. Even on games, I will say no to that. And not just... Well, no, there is a sort of gambling thing you can do on here. It's not... But I actually need to do that one because it gives really good equipment, rare ones. But the slot machine thing, that's different because it's a slot machine and that's the thing that I was addicted to. And this other gambling thing, there's no such thing as that in real life, so I'm able to do that one. But yeah, I'm going to sell the gaming ticket. And now these rings, Venus ring, all that does is give you a boost of strength when you use that sort of synergy. However, I want the money. So I'm actually going to sell that. I'm going to sell the, what is it? The elixir, because all that does is to secure certain status effects. Not even all of them. Smoke bomb, basically, I don't know what that does. It's a battle item, and I think it prevents enemies from running. I'm not sure. If that's the case, I want them, but nah. I don't think it does that. I think it's just like very minor damage. We can't sell the Mars Star. Or the Mars Bar. The herbs, I want to sell them. Because I've got synergy magic. And obviously I want to sell his Mars Ring. Now, that's enough. Does he have any artifacts? No. Now if I go to him, he's the armor man. So we want the better green, or is it the green shirt, which is the best body armor they can equip, and obviously sell the other one. Now you could have come here earlier, sold the rings if you're using this ROM hack, and buy things for Jenna. There's no point because she's only in the beginning of the game. Yeah, sadly we don't control her at all in this game. So we want to buy shields, gloves, I think that's basically the same as shields, but helmets. Now also on this ROM hack, the certain armour or weapons will have different like status growths. Like this gives 5 extra defense. I'm not sure if that's the same with the original, but there are some things that will give different status boosts than the original. No artifact for your armour. Now if I wanted to get those rings back, I will go to the item shop and go to artifacts. Yeah, if you sell rare stuff, they will be in the artifacts, depending on what type of thing you've sold. Obviously, I'll get those tickets back if I want. I'm going to be honest with you though, folks and blokes. Gambling on games and that sort of thing does not affect me. Not at all. It's when I gamble in real life. Gambling on games, I've played Android games that are pure gambling because it boosts another game that I play. It's a connection thing. It does not set my gambling habits off at all. It doesn't make me want to gamble for that. But if I actually was on a real gambling machine in person, that would set it off. So I probably have no problem with doing that on here. I just don't want to promote that sort of thing. Slot machines are made to kill families. That's all I'm saying with that one. What I'm also going to say is that we're nearly up to an hour and a half, which I'm going to leave it there. And obviously, hopefully, I'm going to do YouTube daily for the rest of this month. And then probably after that, I'll just have a couple of weeks break or so. But yeah, that's all for Golden Sun, part 1. Before I leave, I've always got that last bit to say. These Game Genie codes have 2 turns and take less damage. Literally, enemies will take 1 to 3 damage away from you. I will leave those codes in the description. While I'm here, though, if I hold my finger on it, go to edit code, I let you just quickly look at the code in case you don't, just in case you're like watching me on a PS4 or something that doesn't allow you to go in the description. So that's for that code. If I go to, there we go, and this is the other one that everyone will take 1 to 3 to maybe 5 damage away from you only. No matter how strong, well, obviously it does matter how strong you are, because if you're stronger, they're going to take 1 damage away from you. But I would also leave those codes in the description. They're Game Shark codes. As you can, oh no, they're not. They're Code Breaker. Okay, the Code Breaker codes. Right. But that's about it. I might be using them in this playthrough. Even though this is a no-roll channel, I still got my standards. But that's it, everyone. That's all really I'm going to do for now. Take care, peace and chicken grease.